This is Marvel's chance to turn the boat around. It's been some flops lately. We need this to be a banger. We need this to be on point. What's up? Welcome back to Zandemonium, and today we're talking about 5 things that I want to see in Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps movie coming out in a couple of days. After reviewing Superman, Marvel has a lot to prove, and it's 5 things that I thought about that I really want to see to make this a successful movie. The first thing I want to see is a crucial thing. The Fantastic Four are considered Marvel's first family, and I want to see a family dynamic. In the other movies, they really didn't feel like a family. I mean, in name and all that, but it felt like 4 individuals coming together with superpowers and taking on a villain. I want to see interaction between Reed and Sue having a new child, and Reed always trying to progress technology and feeling the weight on his shoulders of protecting the earth. I want to see Johnny and Ben go at it. I want to see the dynamic between Johnny, Reed, and Sue, with Johnny being the younger brother. I want to see emotions. I want to see anger. I want to see frustrations between the families. I want to see fight scenes where they come together and use their powers in unique ways to defeat villains as a family. That is a huge part that I think Marvel needs to nail in this movie. That's one of the things that I hope Fantastic Four shows Marvel's Fantastic Four, because like I said, I felt like we didn't see that in the other movies. Number 2, I want to see some great visual effects. The other movies, they were older. The CGI has gotten way better. I want to see some great visual eye candy come out on the screen. I want to see it leap off the comic book pages onto the big screen. I want to see explosions. I want to see unique ways that they use their powers. I want to see how Marvel portrays the Fantastic Four, not Fox. Marvel, the actual company that created Marvel. I want to see how they use their powers in everyday life. I want to see all of that. That is a huge part of this movie that I think will make it a success. We saw in the trailers that 60s aesthetic. That has me excited, because when it first got announced, I was like, okay, another Fantastic Four movie. How many times we gonna see this? But this really looks unique. And it looks like the title says, the first steps of Fantastic Four. I want to see that early comic book golden era. Let's get that on the big screen. All right, number 3. This is a crucial one. All these is crucial, but this is a big one. This one will make me upset if I see it. I don't want 30 minutes of them getting their powers and 20 minutes of them learning how to use them and 10 minutes of them being afraid of their powers and 5 minutes of them finally figuring it out. I want them to come in already confident in who they are as a team, who they are as individuals, already saving people, already using their powers together. We don't need another origin story. We've gotten that so many times. I love the way Superman did it and how James Gunn portrayed it. Like, we got into it. I need this movie to jump in with a confident Fantastic Four team, and I want to see character progression, character development with each character. I want to be able to connect with these characters without seeing their origin story. We know their origin story. Marvel, we don't need to see it no more. Give us some meat on the bone. Like, I want to see these characters the way Marvel wanted to use them. Look, Marvel, you fought for these characters. You fought for these characters. You fought to get the Fantastic Four back. You fought to get X-Men back, and you fought to get Spider-Man back from Sony. I know y'all still working with Sony, but Marvel, let's see the Fantastic Four the way you portray them on the big screen, and not the origin stories. We don't need that no more. Number 4, and I know a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people are talking about this. Let's get a good portrayal of Silver Surfer. Let's not have Silver Surfer come on as a plot device just to get to Galactus. Silver Surfer is one of my favorite characters. I know this is not the Silver Surfer that people are accustomed to. This is a comic book Silver Surfer, but this is not the one that people think of when you say Silver Surfer. This is not the one that was portrayed in the previous Fantastic Four movies. But I don't want this Silver Surfer to just show up on the scene, making announcements, fight the Fantastic Four for a couple of scenes and be gone. I want to see this character. I want to see their motivations. I want to see maybe their loyalty tested with Galactus. Maybe they switch sides and find out that, you know what, I don't want to work for Galactus no more. The Silver Surfer has some cool abilities in the comic book. I would like to see some of those. And I don't want to see the Silver Surfer just go away. I want this to be maybe a subplot to where it opens up other galactic characters. Maybe a Nova. Nova is one of my other favorite characters. You know, just lead into something else and not just a one-hitter quitter character that everybody loves and we won't see Silver Surfer again. I don't think the MCU would do that with the Silver Surfer with the potential that you can do with that character, but we need a good Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four First Steps. All right, number 5. This is another crucial one. If Marvel can pull this off, let's find a way to introduce Doctor Doom in this movie. We know that Doctor Doom is one of the greatest villains in the MCU, and we already know that Doctor Doom is going to be the big villain in this phase of Marvel. And in this movie, we already saw Galactus. We know he's probably the main villain, but let's find a way to get Doctor Doom in here. A Easter egg, a final cut, or a final scene, or a little sneak, something to point us towards Doctor Doom and what the big baddie is going to be in this phase of Marvel. We don't even have to see Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. We just need something to get us excited, to have us talking. I think it was the Avengers, that last scene where Thanos was on that rock in outer space and he just turns and smiles. We didn't even see a full Thanos, but it made us excited about, okay, how is this going to tie into Thanos meeting the Avengers at the end? Like, all this led to this big fight in Infinity War, and it was arguably their best phase. Not even arguably, it was their best phase so far. So come on, Marvel, let's kick this off right. This is the first movie in this phase. Let's get it back together. We at a crossroads. We need something to have us talking to get us to that next movie. And I'm interested also to see how this Galactus thing works out and the multiple universes and all that, but we need to see a Doctor Doom. So those are the 5 things that I'm hoping to see in Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps. This is Marvel's chance to turn the boat around. It's been some flops lately. We all know that. There's been some major flops. And DC is on Marvel's heels. They are coming. James Gunn is coming for the Marvel Universe. We need this to be a banger. We need this to be on point. And I'm excited to see this movie. I was excited to see the Avengers, but this is a different type of excitement. This is an excitement where, man, I'm hoping that they can rectify everything, all the flops that they had in the past. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you want to see in the Fantastic Four movie. This is a big deal for Marvel, huge crossroads movie, whatever you want to call it. Let me know if you disagree, agree with what I'm saying, or maybe something that I didn't think about. Let me know in the comments, and I will be reviewing Fantastic Four and putting my review out on it. Hopefully it's a great review. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion before the end of the opening weekend, because I know it's gonna be a lot of spoilers. That's how the internet does. But let me know what you think. See you next time. Peace.